Yes, I know. I know. It's not Christmas, but this is the only shirt I had, or a hoodie, I guess you could say, that which, you know what? I need a hoodie. I'm a hoodie guy. So that you have to deal with this. It's not Christmas, I know, but let's just continue. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're gonna react to, what was it again? Hold on. There was like a dragon, yeah, perfectly transforming this dragon into Minecraft due to high demand. What's saying? Your wish is my command. Yeah. So we're just gonna start this directly because I know Chris the Cow. We already reacted to his universe video. He is insane at building. So I'm not expecting. I'm expecting something really good here. Video's got 30K views. So let's go.
Formed this piece of digital art into this absolutely massive Minecraft.
What?
And this isn't some rough interpretation either.
Yeah.
This lines up exactly with the original art to create a perfect transformation from a two-dimensional piece to a three-dimensional world. Creating every aspect of the original artwork, replicating even the smallest details down to
holy
the
shit
whiskers on the dragon and even the tiniest lanterns in the sky.
wow.
Did I know this was going to be the hardest thing I had ever done in Minecraft.
Damn. One thing though, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think. When people build builds like this, when they build cities, when they build everything, right? I don't like the way that people use world edit, etc, etc. Sure, I can understand it's helpful in these builds, right? And it's still impressive. It's just that I myself find the build way more impressive if no one builds it with commands. It's all man-made, like it's all built by hand, you know what I'm saying? That's what I have a problem with these builds. Probably not this one because it's a dragon, but like when people build cities, etc., I find it so annoying when people use world edit. When they use like copy paste buildings, it's so annoying. All right, sorry, I just had to rant.
Goes on any further,
yep.
I ask that you subscribe. I literally want to be a YouTuber more than anything else in this world.
You know what, Chris?
Your support can make that happen. Anyways, enjoy the video.
Now,
you know what? From what I saw before with the universe video and with probably this video as well, it's gonna be awesome. So
doing this was going to be an absolutely massive undertaking, and I knew that if I tried to pull this off with little to no planning,
yeah,
the entire video was just going to crash and burn.
Yep.
It was not just the dragon I was going to have to build, but also a gigantic mountain range in the backdrop of the image that was going to be over 300 blocks tall.
Oh my god.
Success, I drew up plans from a drop-down view trying to understand the three-dimensionality of this 2D image.
Wow.
An embarrassing amount of chicken scratch sketches.
He's good at drawing as well.
All over my walls like some sort of insane investigator.
Yeah.
I made something that I've been putting off on this channel for far too long. World Painter. Little did I know my plans were about to draft.
See, that's what I mean, like fine,
because
I'm fine with
2
this.
hours making the foundations of the terrain, the program just started randomly glitching horribly for seemingly no reason, to the point where it was unusable despite my incredibly tech-savvy attempts at solving the problem. With my failed effort at learning something new, I decided to challenge myself and test my skills with World Edit. Little did I know this would literally cost me my sanity. Make sure to stick around until the end of this video to see if those extra 79,000 stairs placed was worth the pain for the final build.
Okay, alright.
Go forward, I think it's important to give credit to the artist.
Oh my god.
This entire video is based off of. His name is Xision Wu.
Xision.
I absolutely butchered that name, by the way, but you can go check out his work with a higher quality workstation.
That's so cool.
The actual world,
it's like a Chinese dragon, right?
All the proportions correct for literally every aspect of this transformation. I would have to start off with the dragon instead of the surrounding terrain.
Yeah.
See, if I made the terrain too small, the dragon would be too small.
True.
So that I couldn't include the insane level of detail I was going for. Once the back of the dragon was complete, I raised the entire outline of the peninsula where the digital art was focused so I could start building the steep cliffs that would hold the rice terraces. I immediately
see, like right here, obviously it is possible to build this by hand, obviously, but it would take time. But to me, it's more impressive if you do it by hand. not use world edit.
Massive amount of work that was ahead of me when building these terraces, because every single one of them had to be lined with stairs that would be placed entirely by hand.
Yeah.
There were going to be more terraces in this map than I could count, covering all of the plateaus that held them. I created another plateau that is actually seen in the image on the left-hand side, including even more rice terraces. I then connected the main peninsula to it, forming what would eventually be a large valley that the dragon would fly through in the final image. After completing the rough outlines of the
God, I like this already though.
Levels, I then then did the same on the other side of the peninsula.
So
forming another valley
huge.
ending with an untouched mountain. It was at this point in the process where I truly realized just how long this biome was going to take to complete.
Yep.
It was absolutely massive, and I still had the 300 block tall mountain, the lakes, and the forest. But
Yeah.
before I get ahead of myself, I began to paint the mountain ranges.
This is dedication, though. I'm so amazed.
Down to the riverbeds, which would eventually lead to those massive mountains I was just talking about. And this is
I'm
where the
so amazed.
incredibly long and boring process of placing nearly 80,000 stairs truly began. As I started to detail the terraces and make it so that they could now hold water. Over the course
Yep.
of an entire week, I slowly worked my way around the map,
Wow.
covering every terrace with stairs and then filling them with water.
That's
This was
so
one of the key
insane.
turning points, because not only did I think I had made it over a major hurdle in the project, but the change also brought the terrain to life.
You did,
If you're
yeah.
thinking at this point in the video, my struggle with the stairs would be over, you're dead wrong.
Oh.
I was only halfway through my stair placing journey.
Huh?
More on that in a second, because I still had these lakes to complete. Using a variety of blocks, I painted out a shoreline and filled its
Oh.
lower regions with kelp and water that would flow out to the roots of the mountains. After finishing
Ah,
the final
okay,
details
yeah.
in the valley, I moved up the main peninsula where the dragon would be flying and the other 40,000 stairs were waiting to be placed.
Jesus
However,
Christ.
This time, things would be different for one sole reason. These terraces were actually in view when comparing them to the digital art. And remember what I said at the beginning of this video. I wanted everything to correspond exactly with the digital art. So that's what I did. I aligned every single terrace by hand before moving on to
What?
other pieces of terrain that were out of the view of the original art. Adding these top terraces
Bro.
finally gave the plateau some weight to it, because it no longer looked like a hollow set of curving
I mean, you're not
walls. At
wrong,
this
yeah.
point, I was so overbuilding stairs that I tried to include as little as possible in areas of the terrain
Yeah.
that were not in view in the digital art. And with all the stairs
Understandable,
finally placed,
understandable.
the plateau and its valleys were complete, meaning I could now move on to smoothing out the base of the plateaus, which would lead to the huge set of mountains on the
Oh
other
my
side.
God,
It was
bro.
finally time to face the largest part of this entire build, the massive mountain range that would climb to a total of 380 blocks tall in the final.
Holy
I had to admit it was
shit.
a major relief knowing that I didn't have to cover everything in terraces.
Yeah.
Instead, I made rolling hills at their bases, which would soon accompany a vibrant forest overlooking the
Alright,
lake.
alright.
Once I had smoothed everything out and gotten a relatively jagged set of peaks that looked similar to the digital art, I
Mm-hmm.
covered their bases with a layer of lush green grass and a gray shoreline for the lakes. Now, what's
Alright.
crazy for me to think about is how even with Minecraft's new height limit and the mountains being as tall as they were, their height still didn't feel great enough in comparison to the art. Despite
You have
this,
to, like,
I moved
alter it
excitedly
even
onto the
more?
Final bit of terrain for this entire project, the forest.
Oh,
I made
okay.
a few dark oak tree variations that had a slight Asian stylization.
See, this is what I'm talking about, like copying the things, right? Sure, I can understand the process of it. It takes time to build one tree and then to have to build another one. But it's just, to me, you know, it's like you build it. Like, it's a build. You have to put your heart into it, which he already does, obviously. I'm not trying to, like, blame him for not doing it, because this is insane. But that's just my thought.
Bottom of the mountain. And that was it. Everything had been leading up to this moment.
Alright,
The moment where
alright.
I could finally start work on the bulk of the dragon and make this entirely replicate the digital art.
Oh, add. Let's see.
Starting the dragon was
Yeah.
one of the hardest parts of replicating it all together, because not only did I want to match the movement that the dragon had in the original piece, but
Mm-hmm.
I also needed to make sure that it really looked like it was flying weightlessly through the world.
Yeah.
After 20 or so attempts, I finally got it and was able to start coloring his skin. Now, this
Alright.
is actually a very special part of the build, because I replicated the lighting on the dragon's skin and hair flawlessly in comparison to the
Oh.
digital art. This would give the illusion of light and shadow as if I were shading with different block types to really make everything pop. After
Okay, okay.
and coloring every piece of the dragon's hair by hand, I moved on to making his arm. These were difficult as well because they are deceivingly skinny in the image. But after
Yeah.
applying the same kind of block placement that I used for the rest of his skin, they matched the rest of his body perfectly. The head was going to prove
This
to
is
be the
so
final
insane.
boss,
Holy
as I
shit.
suspected, mainly due to the vibrancy and magical glow he seems
Oh
to
my
possess
God,
in
look
his
at
hair,
this.
which required at least 6 different block types just to get right. Not to
Holy
mention the
shit.
fluid angle his head was at while doing all of this. I knew I was really getting down to the final details when I built the dragon's extremely long whiskers
Yeah.
blowing in the wind and the giant lantern he held in his mouth as he flew off into the sunset.
Oh
And
my
now it was
God.
time for the smallest of details. The people riding the cows and watching
Yeah.
the mythical beast flow through the sky in front of them. Now every single one of these cows has its own place in the digital art and is is built with the same lighting position to match up exactly. Not to
Oh.
mention the absolute smallest detail of all. One that probably no one would notice, but I had to include
What?
was the exact positioning of the lanterns being released
Yeah,
to the dragon
yeah.
by one of the farmers. With that said, the entirety of this build
Oh
and the
my
digital arts transformation
God,
is
holy
Make sure
shit.
to stay tuned until after the cinematic, where I'm going to show you the side-by-side comparison
Yeah.
and see just how close I got to the original piece of art.
All right. Let's see. This is insane by far, so far. Like, bro, look at this. Wow. Now, that's a cool dragon as well. I'm a big fan of those like Chinese dragons, so. Oof. Wow. Look at all the different blocks, everything placed. Holy shit. My God. Chris, you've done it again. Holy shit. No, props to you, man. Props to you. Holy shit. Well, come on, show us the other parts as well. We want to see the forest and shit. Oh, come on, Chris.
And this is it, the final reveal. How does my build compare to the digital art? Are
Yeah.
they exactly the same? Surprisingly, yes, for the most part they are. After having my graphics designer
me
bring
see.
every aspect.
Let's see, wait. So we have the camels, yeah. We have... Okay, yeah.
My build into one shot, I was finally able to appreciate just how close I got. Now this obviously isn't an in-game view
Yeah.
entirely, as we had to render different parts of the build separately.
True,
due to
true.
its huge scale. But everything you're seeing right now is in the world you just watched me create. Let me know
Wow,
how you
that's
guys think I
insane.
did, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was insane, Chris. That was insane. Holy shit. Yeah, incredible job. I'm still amazed by you. Obviously, I subscribe to him because he deserves it. But I'm just saying, right? After his universe video, which now has 2.9 million views. When I watched it, it had 100k views. He had 17k subscribers. Now he has 216k subscribers. This man deserves it all. So yeah, bro, go subscribe to him because this is insane. Holy shit. All right, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like the video if you want to. And obviously, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. That's up to you. If you like the content and you like what you see, then you go ahead and subscribe. If you don't, just look it up me and recommend it. All right, other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.